Hello people, how you doing? You good? This week's movie is a first time reaction, which we're doing for the first time. That we're coming with renewed energy, bundles of positivity, and a teensy bit of sarcasm. So I thought I'd just clarify this because I get this a lot from people who know me and who are friends with me that when they first met me, they couldn't necessarily tell always whether I was joking or being serious. I'm quite sarcastic as a person. I'm actually a pretty nice person. I don't know. I say something and I just say it with a straight face, but I promise you if I ever say anything mean, I am always joking. I would never ever say anything mean or mean-spirited and mean it. I can't believe I'm having to clarify this, but the internet is a scary place, man. So this week's movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. I haven't seen this movie before. I don't know a lot about it except for that it's a teen rom-com. Is it? I know that it stars the great Heath Ledger, who is very well known for his role as the Joker in Batman Begins? The Dark Knight. Sorry guys, I don't watch a lot of superhero movies. Captain America over here, I only bought because I have a massive crush on Chris Evans. I have seen a couple of the Captain America movies. Again, that's because of Chris Evans. This is a Disney movie. Who'd have thunk? Not me. Also, 10 Things I Hate About You. Is it like How to Lose a Guy in 7 days? The kids have to write like a school article and then the girl just shows the guy 10 things that she hates about him. So in this movie, instead of self-love, it's about self-hatred. 10 Things I Hate About You. Oh, it's got Joseph Gordon-Levitt. This is a Joseph Gordon-Levitt stan account, guys. Fun. Here is our misunderstood, angry protagonist who doesn't conform to the rules because she doesn't care about her reputation. Wow. She's a bit of a downer, isn't she? Baby Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I also had a crush on him after watching Inception. Is she an erotic author? What the hell did I just read?
9 schools in 10 years. My. Army brat?
Yeah, my dad is,
That's enough.
It's Heath Ledger.
See, you exposed yourself in the cafeteria?
It was a bratwurst.
Aren't we the optimist?
I'm so glad Heath Ledger. Oh my God, what is this woman doing? So inappropriate, even if your name is Miss Perky.
Illusionals are your white rastas. They're big Marley fans. They think they're black.
Let me explain the social hierarchy of high school.
Cody Lowenstein started a rumor that I buy my iZods at an outlet mall.
You buy what?
I buy my iZods at an outlet mall.
What the hell are iZods? Oh, they're pens? So he buys his pens at an outlet mall? Wow, this school is bloody judgmental, man. I thought my school was bad. Wow, they're really establishing all of the tropes of classic American high school. Was this the teen rom-com movie that set the trend for movies that came after? Or did it follow the trend of movies that came before it? Is what I want to know. I don't know her name, but she plays Maggie in Pretty Little Liars. And she also did a TV kid show where she melts and she becomes like a silvery substance. I'm not even joking. Gabs, the Gabs.
Oh, she's out of reach, even for you. You want to put money on that?
money I've got. This I'm gonna do for fun.
I love the inflated ego and the self-confidence that these guys have got because it's clearly making them fly higher, going for things that are out of their reach. And when they fall, it's going to be just as satisfying to see them splat to the floor.
And look at her.
She's actually looking for a French tutor. Do you speak French?
Well, no, but I will.
I know how difficult it must be for you to overcome all those years of upper middle class suburban oppression. Yeah, go to the office. You're pissing me off.
What? Mr. Morgan?
Later!
Oh, this teacher is so dramatic. I love it.
Waiting with desire.
Woman, stop her.
What's another word for engorged?
I'll look it up.
You've got a computer right with you. Also, don't look up the word engorged on your school computer.
People perceive you as somewhat
Tempestuous?
heinous bitch is the term used most often.
Wow.
What's Cosmo?
Ugh, you put way too much gel in your hair. If you have too much gel in your hair, you're a grade A douche. That's how you tell them apart. What are you girls doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Man is down. Man is down. Oh, he survived. They're clapping? If that was my school, they all would have ended up laughing at me. Wow. That's a swanky household.
It says Sarah Lawrence.
Oh, she got in.
Isn't Sarah Lawrence on the other side of the country?
Thus the basis of its appeal.
She doesn't like anyone.
There's this boy.
Who's a flaming imbecile.
I think
He
I know
is
what
a
he's going
flaming
to ask you.
imbecile.
And your sister doesn't date.
Have you seen the unwashed miscreants that go to that school?
Hey, Heath Ledger goes to your school.
New rule. Bianca can date. When she does.
Is this the premise of the movie? You know, the younger sister's gonna try and get the older sister a boyfriend so she can date whoever she wants.
It's like you'll just have to miss out on the witty repartee of Joey Eat Me Donner.
You suck.
You suck.
Great comeback.
Though there is an alternative.
There is?
French food. We could, eat some together,
Oh, I like him. Oh, he's so cute.
What's your name again?
Oh.
My dad just came up with a new rule. I can date when my sister does.
Let me ask you, do you like sailing?
She used to be really popular, and then it was like she got sick of it.
I sense something happened there.
If you be interested in dating Katarina Stratford?
Maybe if we were the last two people alive and there were no sheep.
What do you mean? It's her. These two could have actually played brothers, you know. Am I the only one who sees this resemblance between them? You know, it wouldn't have been too far off in the movie.
Serious, man, he's whacked. He sold his own liver on the black market for a new set of speakers.
So the younger sister wants to find a date for her older sister so she can date. And the younger sister actually isn't interested in Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt wants to help her so he can date her. So that's going to be the conflict between them. I think Julia Stiles is maybe going to fall for Heath Ledger, and then she's going to realize what's been going on and she's going to have even more trust issues.
How do we get him to date Kat?
We could pay him.
Someone with money who's stupid.
Why is everyone in this movie skanky? This guy with the overly gelled hair who's drawing the boobs. I think this is what I would imagine Draco would be if he were a muggle. Because he doesn't have any magic, he channels all of his douchey energy into objectifying women.
Want Bianca, right? You need to hire a guy.
That guy? I heard he ate a live duck once.
Why are there so many scary stories going around the school about Heath Ledger? Even his run, oh my God. I can see the gap between your arm and your chest, sir. You're not that ripped.
I had some great duck last night.
Do I know you?
That's Kat Stratford. I want you to go out with $20.
$20?
This isn't a negotiation.
Well, you need it more than he does, so it is a negotiation.
$75. Take it or leave it, Trailer Park. $50 and we got a deal, Fabio.
I think Heath Ledger's character agreed to this a little too fast, which is making me think that he would have done this for like $10. We haven't spent that much time with Kat as a character, so I'm interested to see how she reacts to this whole situation.
Pick up on Friday then.
Oh, right. Friday. Uh-huh.
Is Heath Ledger actually 18 in this movie? Why does he look so buff? Nobody in my school looked this buff. Also, I'm very glad I didn't have a Heath Ledger in my high school, because if he would smile at me the way he was smiling at Julia Stiles just now, I would literally pass out. It would not be good for my education or the back of my head.
We're screwed.
I don't want to hear that defeatist attitude. I want to hear you upbeat.
We're screwed.
There you go.
I love this friend that he's got who's really invested in this romantic relationship of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like, he's gone to extreme lengths to get this date for his friend.
Where'd you get the pearls?
Their mom's.
So you're just gonna start wearing them now?
It's not like she's coming back to claim them.
What, she ran away?
Are you following me?
I was in the laundromat. I saw your car. Came over to say hi.
Hi.
Oh, please. I think Heath Ledger being in the laundromat has probably got to be the least believable thing I've ever had. Well, at least today.
Sure you've thought about me naked, huh?
I want you. I need you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
I like her. She's funny.
Ugh, what is it, asshole day? You mind?
Not at all.
He's doing the opposite of cock blocking. He's doing cock unblocking. She just rammed into that guy's car. And people say women can't drive.
When I shell out 50, I expect results. Watching that bitch violate my car doesn't count as a date.
Stop calling her a bitch, you bitch.
I just upped my price. $100 a date.
You're as smooth as you think you are, Verona.
He hasn't delivered anything yet, and he's managed to double his payment already. This is a man who knows how to negotiate.
We set this whole thing up so Cameron can get the girl. Cameron, Joey's just a pawn.
Which one do you like better?
Neither.
It's more
Pensive?
going for thoughtful.
That's the same thing. Ew. Don't wink at yourself.
Not unless my sister does.
Yeah, I know. I'm
working on that.
Oh, is this going to be a friends to lovers story for these two? They look really cute together.
I don't know. All I've ever heard her say is that she died before dating a guy that smokes.
Can I see your room?
No. A girl's room is very personal.
Which is why we're rummaging through my older sister's room. Because she's not a girl. What is with the basket, man?
Just one question before we start. Should you be drinking alcohol when you don't have a liver?
What?
Nothing.
Non-smoker.
Yes. Well, just for now.
The cat likes pretty guys.
So we're sorted then. Look at this guy. He's gorgeous.
You're telling me I'm not a pretty guy.
Very pretty.
You're dazzling. Resplendent. So she does have friends. Man, Heath Ledger looks so good when he smiles. I think the only other thing that I've seen Heath Ledger in is A Knight's Tale, which wasn't that good.
You look so sexy.
You never give up, do you?
Was that a yes?
No.
Kat's rejection game is so strong, she could be a bouncer at a VIP club. My knees.
Cat's not going, you're not going.
Fine, I'll make an appearance.
I want you to wear the belly.
Daddy, no.
I think you've had some trauma in your past life where you were a woman and someone knocked you up and you've just carried that trauma into your next life because what the hell is this? Just look at what you're making your daughter wear.
And this is a direct quote, listen. Really meant something.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is playing the long game or the delusional game.
Now remember, guys, don't touch anything.
Are these men or are these children?
I'll stay away from your sister, but I can't guarantee she'll stay away from me.
Ew. Get out of here, you sleazebag. What? How is this movie simultaneously in the 80s and in the early 2000s? I mean, it is in the 90s, but it's giving me a mixture of 80s and early 2000s energy.
What is this?
Right on, sister. Later.
Bite me. Should have kept the tie.
Aww.
Amazing.
Oh, he's so sweet. Why do girls in rom-coms always have to do this? Why do they always have to fall for the douchey guy first? Look at this poor guy's face. He's about to cry.
You see what I did there?
No.
That was underwear. I'll show you the bathing suit one again.
Look at her face. You can tell she's clearly made the wrong choice. She's having this realization right now that she made a massive mistake choosing this guy. Choose Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You know he's the better choice.
Why don't you let me have this one, huh?
No, this one's mine.
Somewhere her feminist ideals are crying as she's grinding to Biggie Smalls. I think every party in a teen rom-com movie needs that one drunk person to do something crazy.
Joey is not half the man you are. Secondly, don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want.
How has Heath Ledger's character become a stand-up guy in this movie so quickly? Oh.
What do they say? No. Cat, come on, wake up. Look at me.
Why is he panicking? She's not having a medical emergency. She can fall asleep if she's drunk. Ugh. Hold her hair back. You should know you have long hair.
You want to go?
Sure.
Chastity?
Hey, you passed.
Have fun tonight?
Tons. Do you think you could give me a ride home?
He's giving I'd write you poetry energy, and she's giving I need a ride to the mall energy.
The only thing people know about me is that I'm scary.
You are a bit scary, though.
You're not as vile as I thought you were.
What a backhanded compliment as you go in for a kiss, drunken and after having thrown up in front of the guy. Yeah, that was the right response. Heath Ledger's character in this movie is probably the first person who's actually making sense by not wanting to take advantage of you whilst you're drunk, girl. And now you feel rejected. You've been rejecting him all along. What do you want? Yeah, get out.
You never wanted to go sailing with me, did you?
Yes, I did.
Don't lie.
Okay, no, not actually.
Well, then that's all you had to say.
Yeah, instead of using this poor boy.
You've always been this selfish?
Yes.
I love this. I love how one character is actually calling out the other character instead of keeping it inside and letting the miscommunication brew over. He's actually calling her out and she's actually admitting to her flaws, which is, I like this.
You know,
Don't get to see that often in movies.
That doesn't mean that you can treat people like they don't matter. I defended you when people called you conceited. I learned French for you, and then you just blow me off so that you can...
All right. I think he's very happy with the kiss, but how about you started off with an apology? I think that would have been better character growth. Me, Dylan O'Brien energy right there.
Boys! For dandy 1,000 errors, no. But 'tis my heart. I want you all to write your own version of this sonnet. Miss, I have an opinion about everything.
I love this teacher. I think he's probably my favorite character. Why don't we get him more screen time in with this guy?
No, I'm really looking forward to writing it.
Get out of my class.
He's so funny.
Thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Shut up.
Because I know you're a fan of Shakespeare.
More than a fan. We're involved.
Who could refrain that had a heart to love?
She's impressed.
What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything. She would have been too drunk to remember.
Wait, hang on a second. Joseph Gordon-Levitt just kissed Bianca. So technically, they've already got their thing going on. So is this bet still relevant? Is Heath Ledger's character still doing this because of the $100? Or is he actually interested in this girl? I feel like we've reached this subplot of Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bianca getting together too quickly. Because that was the whole basis of Heath Ledger starting off with Kat.
That was until she kissed me.
Where?
What do you mean, where? Am I the only person who wasn't thinking? Did he actually ask for the location?
I want to talk to you about prom.
The more I look at him, the more he makes me think that he's the love child of Peter from Divergent and Draco Malfoy.
Look, you know the deal. I can't go if Kat doesn't go.
Wait, hang on. Why is she entertaining conversation with this guy?
You know what? I'm sick of playing your little game.
Let's say 300.
Oh, that's a lot of money. We haven't really seen a lot in terms of the backstory on Heath Ledger's character. It would have been really interesting to see where he came from. Like if he came from a situation where he really needs the money in terms of like his external or his internal conflict that's pushing him to not make the right decisions, even though he's just starting to develop feelings for Kat.
I'm not the sort of person that still you get my...
Bless me. We actually haven't seen that much time of... I keep forgetting his character's name. Heath Ledger's character and Kat. We haven't actually seen them spend that much time together where they develop feelings for each other. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. What the hell's going on? Is that Heath Ledger's voice? That's not him actually singing, is it? What is this? That is quite a big confession. Boys today, what are you doing? Boys in the 90s, here's a fully fledged Broadway musical. That was amazing. Is that the police? Is that security from the school? Does he have a boil on his bum? The window? She's saying the window.
Because I've heard that steroids can severely disintegrate your package.
Oh my god, how is she talking to her coach like that?
Yes.
But you would get detention, girl. And this teacher deserves to go to jail. They just got out of detention and they straight went to... What is this? Is this what teenagers did back in the 90s? Oh, this looks like so much fun. Ah! Oh man, you're getting paint all over each other's mouths. Oh, they're so cute together.
I lived in Australia until I was 10.
Oh, that's how they explain the Australian into American accent. I thought his accent wasn't too bad, you know. I try to do an American accent and I sound like I'm trying to impersonate a chicken.
Go to the prom with me.
Oh, come on, girl. Just give in to the stupid trends of consumerism.
What's in it for you?
Oh, I feel like she got a little too suspicious too quickly. he's going about this for the wrong reasons and he's taken money to take you on a date. So why are you being so suspicious? I mean, you're right to, but at this very moment, if he actually hadn't done anything, which you don't know if he has or hasn't, you're being too suspicious.
Nothing. There is nothing in it for me, just the pleasure of your company.
You're lying. Also, you lied about the smoking thing. Wait, why did she get angry? Did she get angry because he started smoking, or because of the way he talked to her, or because she just doesn't trust him?
Tu te sortis avec toi.
So she does want to go out with him, so why was she talking to this other Joey guy? Oh, fair one. Join me at the prom. I will be waiting. Love, William S. I had no idea his friend was named William.
If your sister's not going, you're not going. End of story.
Dad logic just does not make any sense to me. If she's not allowed to date, why is she allowed to date when her sister starts dating? It doesn't negate all the fears that he's got for his daughters. Or if he's just set up this rule because Kat is never going to want to date anybody. Is that why he's doing it? I don't understand this logic. Also, have some faith in your daughters. We haven't seen much bonding between these two sisters.
I can't go because you don't feel like it.
Joey never told you that we went out, did he?
But you hate Joey.
Now I do.
Please tell me you're joking.
Just once.
Oh.
Didn't want to anymore because I wasn't ready. And he got pissed and he dumped me. You can't always trust the people you want to.
Well, I guess I'll never know, will I?
That was a good scene. I feel like we haven't really seen the sisters bond or talk to each other at all, which makes sense because of the type of their relationship that they have. But, you know, even like a little bit of bickering or fighting at the start would have sort of made this scene, this moment, feel a little bit more hard-hitting.
Hi. They really want to go, and since Kat won, I guess I'm allowed to, based on the aforementioned rule and its previous stipulations, of course.
Let her go, Dad.
You too.
I don't know if it's the hair or if it's the shirt, if it's the blazer, but Heath Ledger was wearing something similar to this when he was doing the whole breaking out into song and major confession of love on the bleachers earlier. But he just gives me this vibe of like being a Shakespearean character, and I don't know if this is done on purpose. Like if he's dressed this way as a sort of nod to Shakespeare, because he's referenced quite a lot in this movie. Look at the confidence that this guy is showing up in. Smirk that he's got. Surely Bianca's going to be waiting for me at her place. You blithering idiot. I'm rooting for this friend. I feel so confused about Heath Ledger's character because on the one hand, I'm like, you know, he really cares about Kat, so I want to root for him. But then he just took all this money. He took about $400 to hang out with her. Sure, even though I know inherently because it's getting towards the end of the movie that he's starting to develop feelings for her, we haven't really seen the little flip of, you know, the beginning of the transformation for him.
I didn't pay you to take out Kat so that some little punk could snake me with Bianca.
Nothing in it for you, huh?
At some point in this movie, the scene was going to come up where Heath Ledger's character was going to get caught when Kat blatantly asked him what was in it for him. He just straight-faced lied to her. But I think it would have just been more of a stand-up thing for his character if he had actually told her the truth himself.
Oh, come on, get up, you little punk.
Oh, yes.
That's for making my day bleed. That's for my sister. Oh. And that's for me.
Didn't care about the money, okay, kid?
Don't just freaking kiss her.
So you sure you don't want to go sailing with us? It'll be fun.
Oh, they're actually going sailing. That's come full circle. I'm a bit sad that we didn't get to see enough Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this movie.
Right. One brave enough to read theirs aloud?
I like her shirt. It's so cute.
Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close, not even at all.
Oh, why did that make me tear up? Oh my God, that just hit me. It hit me in my cold stone heart, guys. This is the first time I'm getting teary after watching a teen rom-com movie. Also, did Kat just invent sad girl poetry? Was also not ready for that level of vulnerability in the class.
Is it for me?
No, he just put it in your car because he didn't have a place to keep it.
I fell for her.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Ah!
You can't just buy me a guitar every time you screw up, you know.
That is true. What was that? I hurt you. Here is a musical instrument. Men, take notes. Screw up, give gifts. But also, in reality, just don't screw up. Right, that was 10 things I hate about you. Also, this Miss Packy, what the hell was that? That was at the beginning of the movie. She started writing her erotica novel. Has she finished it? Did she get it published? Did she get fired from the school? But I'm glad everybody got their happy ending. Everybody who deserved it got their happy ending. There were a couple of things that were slightly problematic, but not everything, but some of the things that were problematic were actually addressed in this movie. Teen rom-coms, I just love watching them. Probably my favorite teen rom-com of all time has got to be She's the Man. I hope you guys like this video. I had so much fun watching this movie. If you had fun watching this video, please then give this movie a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, watch this space. All right, bye.